Hey y'all, what's up? It's Auji, and this message is for all signs. This is a collective message. So yeah, I got a download, okay? And I wasn't even going to come and, get on here today. But something has been pulling at me, and this download was about forgiveness. Okay? I was talking to a lady the other day, and she was explaining to me how she had been harboring something for 30 plus years. And this was some family trauma, okay? And I just was not, I just couldn't get over the fact of she stayed in that place for 30 something years. And wow, I feel like she didn't deserve what she went through. I do feel like somebody should have validated her pain. She should have been got her I'm sorry's. I should have all that. She should have been got that, but she didn't. And for some of us, we hold on to situations. We harbor that shit until we get an apology. And I had to call my own bluff because I was harboring like, I can't see past it until I get the necessary validation that you was wrong, the necessary apologies, until I get all my stuff. I just can't. It ain't nothing I can do. And then I thought about it. Picture, let me add 30 years to my life. And with all that time, all that wisdom, all those blessings to still be here, I'm still harboring that hurt that I felt 30 years ago. For some of us, we still harboring hurt from when we were kids. We just can't let it go. We can't let it go. They never apologized. They never fully acknowledged it. They never fully validated my pain. I just can't let it go. You know what happens when you do that? You put all of your freedom, you lock yourself up, and you give that person the key. You lock yourself up and you give that person the key. And you give them your freedom. You are no longer free when you do that. When you hold and that person lives rent free in your head. And then don't give me this. Have you ever thought that you were owed an apology or some validation for the hurt that somebody caused you? And they get down and sit down and you think, yes, finally, we about to get down to this, and they're expecting an apology from you? You were the one that did that. You were the one who needs to validate them. And yet you're sitting there like, no, they need to validate me. It's never going to come, because it's never going to come. It's never going to be equal. Both people are going to be thinking that the other person, just pointing a finger at the other person. I'm not going to move until. Okay? And me, I never have a problem saying sorry. It's getting my sorries that I be like, what the, And some of you guys may be the people who you never have a problem if I did something wrong. I don't have a problem with taking accountability. I just don't have a problem with taking accountability. I feel like if I did something, whether right, wrong, indifferent, I feel like I can stand 10 toes down and say that I did something. And I don't know, maybe that's an ego thing for me, but I just feel like that if I did it, I definitely confess up to saying that I've done something. And if I did hurt somebody, or if somebody's feelings were hurt, I have no problem saying sorry for hurting your feelings. But there's some people who are not going to do that. And some people I'm feeling like some people feel like that they're owed this. They're owed this because they always apologize. I always come to you. But still, I was just thinking like, y'all, put 30 years on your life. And that thing that you're struggling to forgive, put all of that you're still in that place. You're still there. Now, we don't put no time frame on growth, but goddamn, okay? 30 years? No, ma'am. I can't go to that party, okay? I'm not invited. Listen, the message is forgive that shit. Point blank, period. If you want to be free, forgive it. And don't you dare go put in that apology in somebody else's hands. When you really get serious about your freedom, you don't care whether this person is going to apologize for it. And don't get me wrong, it may be very, very disappointing and upsetting. And you got every right to feel that way. That's very disappointing and upsetting. But at the end of the day, you got things to do, people to see, life to live. Instead of letting somebody live rent-free, instead of letting somebody hold the key to your freedom and your happiness. No. It be some people still mad at the Scorpio that they dated 10 years ago and still thinking that all Scorpios lying, cheating. No shade to no Scorpios. I love Scorpios. Or it's somebody who dated a Leo when they were in middle school. And they haven't given that situation. So now they go, I won't date Leos. I never date Leos. And you know what the universe will do? Universe will put your soulmate right in a Leo. Universe will do that. Universe knows how to get us to move and grow when it wants us to. And it's like, is it that serious? But some of you guys, not to make light of it, for some of you guys, this is deep and it's family trauma. It's things that you can't quite cut out your life yet. For some of you guys, you can't quite cut this out your life. For some of you guys, you can't just quite be like, I'm done. For some of you guys, you love this person or you love these people. And you sitting there suffering because all you want them to do is validate how they hurt you. And I totally understand that. But how about you validate it? How about you validate what it is that you were feeling? How about you validate the fact that you were hurt? Instead of letting them do it. I understand if it's very refreshing when you get a person who hurt you and they're able to come to you and say, you know what, I hurt you. I either had the intentions to hurt you or I didn't have the intent, but I hurt you and I see that and I'm sorry for hurting you. I see that whatever action I did hurt you and I'm sorry for hurting you. Point blank period. That feels great to get. But if we were to be 100% honest, when we get those apologies, does the hurt magically lift away? No. Because in all actuality, just like the devil card is, in all actuality, you were never trapped here. In all actuality, you always had the key. So even if somebody apologizes, does it take away the act, the hurt, the feelings, everything? You have the key. So how about we start taking our power back and fuck these apologies? Fuck them. Fuck the apology. Fuck the validation. I don't need it. I'm going to be free regardless. Because it's a self thing. It's a me thing. It's an inside here thing. Can we say that? Now that's taking your power back. Talk about taking your power back. Let's see what messages we have for you guys. Yes, I do cuss. Y'all know that though. And I don't know if I said, but I'm Auji, by the way. Hey. What messages do we have for the collective? Money. 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 Money and intention. You got money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. Give it up. For some of you guys, you want this. Money. That's how Cardi B. For some of you guys, you want this. You want this money. You want this abundance. You want all this coming in your life. It says, love itself knows my needs and is the source for all gain. For all. Forgiveness and love. Forgiveness Unconditional love comes, and forgiveness is like it's one in one. Forgiveness is the ultimate act of self-love. Forgiving yourself, number one. Forgiveness is all about self. It's not about the other person. It's all about self. So forgiving yourself brings in these things. It brings you, it levels you up to another vibration, another frequency. Okay? It levels you up to another vibration, another frequency. It's like you offering. It's like giving an offering to the divine. The divine don't want you holding on to all of this, because the divine wants to give you things. Some of you guys may be givers. You may be givers. You may give the shirt off your back in a blizzard to somebody. Give your last to a person on the street. Give everything for your family. Sacrifice for your family. You may have a very, very giving heart. And you know what happens in giving and givers? They hold a lot of resentment. And if you're a true giver, if you're a giver, you know this. You know this. Givers hold a lot of resentment because a lot of people are takers. Givers are usually attracted. Opposites attract. So givers usually end up with takers. Because they both can teach each other a thing or two. The taker can learn to give, and the giver can learn to take. So the universe puts them two together all the time. You see it all the time. You see the giver with the taker. And I'm a giver. So I've always been in the place like, why the fuck won't two takers just meet up and just take shit from each other, and me and this giver can get together and we can just give. You know why that won't happen? First of all, the taker needs somebody who's going to give something. And if the taker is with a taker, it's just not going to work. On the other hand, because they need something to give. I mean, they need something to take. They need the person to give something. You need to offer something for me to be able to take it from you. And if we're both taking, we're not offering anybody anything. So, not putting anything out. Now, the two givers, you probably be like, that's a great thing. Two givers. Not saying that they can't work out, but two givers. They giving all, but they can't receive. So one thing that givers don't like is people who can't receive. They want people to receive their gift. But if you're a giver too, and sometimes givers, they have different ideas about giving, about being in need, and sometimes they be dark. It be dark. It be negative, low vibrational shit. Like the helper will never the helper that never asks for help. Why? Because a person may not want to look like that they're in need or that they're weak. So just in the same sense of a person having this helper mentality, you also look at it as a different thing. Why aren't you in the position as the being helped? Why do you always want to be the position of as the helper? It took me a long time to just sit back and be taken care of. The first time I did it, it was with my ex. And I was going through a lot mentally. Just mentally not in a good place. Not in a good fucking place at all. I was supposed to plan this trip with my friends to go to this big ball. But I was not in that mental place. And I'm that type of person. If my mental is not right, I don't want to kind of like infest the group. Okay. I would stay my ass somewhere until I get right. So it's like the hermit. I'll go into hermit mode real fucking quick. Shadow mode, okay? So I had did something that I never do, and I did not plan on doing it, okay? He just wouldn't hurry up and leave out the damn house. But I ended up opening up to him about how I was feeling. And he was like, you know what, forget this. We're going to ride to New York for New Year's. And did I say Thanksgiving? I mean, it was New Year's. Okay, so we're going to ride to New York. We're going to watch the ball drop. And you don't worry about nothing. You don't worry about nothing. That was the first time. And I was just getting into tarot. And it was just like, rest. Let yourself be taken care of. And that was my goal. Was to be on this trip and let myself be taken care of. Let myself be supported. And I still and that was like, I felt just so supported, it just felt so good to just lay back and not do, because I'm a doer. I'm a fixer. I want to fix it. I want to solve the problem. I want to get things done. I want to, I'm a fuck it, I do it type of girl, okay? That's who I am. Be being transparent here, okay? I'm a fuck it, I do it myself. I sometimes my patience, it's better now. It's better now, but I'm learning. Okay, but for some of you guys, that's why the giver. Okay, so I was getting into that thing about the giver. So some of you guys definitely need to let yourself be taken care of. But for a lot of you guys to reel in what it is that you want, you got to let go. And some of you guys have been letting go physical shit. You've been cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your, everybody got the shit drawer in the kitchen, cleaned out your shit drawer, got your shit drawer all organized. If you got a shit drawer, go ahead and comment down below. You got it all organized. You got your mail, your junk mail. You threw that away. You donated some clothes and things. You freed up your space. But for some of you guys, you still harboring on for some hurt. You got people inside of you. You got people. You got, like, Chandra did this. Okay. Jason did that. Tamaya did. You still harboring on, and Spirit wants you to let all of that go. Okay, then you have intention here in truth. It says intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. Okay? Focus on the highest vibration of them all, and the highest vibration of them all is what? Together now, love. Love. Love yourself. Love your own wounds. Nurture your own wounds. Stop letting your shit get infected, waiting for somebody to put some Neosporin on it that ain't coming with the Neosporin. Or they can be watching, sitting there. You know what some people do? Some people, if you give this person that power, and people can see it when they have that power over you, when they know, oh, this person wants an apology. I know they're gonna go crazy if I don't give them this apology. Oh, they can see. They sitting there with the Neosporin, just twirling, just twirling it in their, in their hands like that, playing with it. Cause they know, oh, you want this? What you gonna do for it? What you gonna do for that apology? You gonna stay there 30 years for me? Cause I might come after 30 years after I done lived my life. Some people do that. Some people are never going to apologize, and you have to be okay with that. Am I saying it's okay? No. Not saying that's okay. But what I'm saying is, it's almost like the devil card. You are never ever trapped. The thought that you couldn't move on without an apology. The thought that we make apologies. And I understand taking accountability for what you do. But the thought for, did he apologize? No. What is the apology supposed to do? My heart is broken. I never knew an apology that can mend a heart. That's real work. That's self-work. That's self-healing. That's a lot of self-work that mends. I never knew a sorry could. Maybe a sorry to yourself. But there's a time where you have to stop being sorry and start loving. I love you. I love you to yourself. But I never heard nobody else is sorry. So, and I say that like that because I've been that person who put an apology in the person's hands. Like, I'm checking y'all, I'm checking myself too. I'd have been that person who done sat there just good and mad and proud to be mad. Proud to just be mad. Sitting there looking mad. Just mad. No. I got things to do. What other messages do we have for the collective? Deceit. Look how that person holding those coins though. knowing that they did wrong, knowing that they fucked up. Somebody took some money. Somebody took some money. Somebody thinks that their way of lying can get them to their victory. Storm warning. Be careful with the company that you keep as well. Because I see somebody looking at, it could be you. You could be the man holding the coin. Okay? Or the woman holding the coin on the other end. And why somebody is lying? Because they feel like something's very valuable. They feel like either you are very valuable, where you're going is very, very valuable. Somebody wants to cling onto your energy because they feel like that you're very valuable. But they're lying to you. They're wearing a mask. They're fooling you. So be careful about the sorries now. Be careful. You better start validating yourself. You better start validating exactly how it is you feel. Because a person will throw that veil over your eyes real quick. Be careful about the company that you keep. Somebody is very appreciated in their community, very appreciated at home. What else do we have? Look at this person attaching themselves. Somebody's attaching themselves to you, attaching themselves to something that they see as a warning. Didn't I say, look, something looks like a big happy family. Something was supposed to be big and happy. This could be somebody around you. But what you don't see, we seen it at first. It's a storm warning. So once somebody comes and attach themselves to you through some type of lie, it's going to be a good lie too. Because it's going to be making you think you seeing rainbows and stars and shit. When it's, at first you was like, hold up. I don't know. First you seen the storm. First you've seen the chaos here. Then a person gets to some type of lies because they see something that's valuable in you. So be mindful if people start telling you what it is that you want to hear. That's what happens when you put the validation in other people's hands. But when people start telling you things that you want to hear, maybe you just leveled up. Maybe at first you ain't had shit that they wanted. Maybe at first they really didn't care. And when things start to level up for you, now a person wants to say that they're wrong, your antenna should go off. So you should know, oh, so you always knew. And you held on to this. Your antenna should go up. You should want to be around people who can admit that they're wrong. Who can admit that they're false. Not putting the keys in their hands, but this is you just picking better people to be around. Okay? What I say, somebody gonna come and attach themselves to you, saying whatever it is that they want. Somebody wants to act like that they want to help you. You don't see that somebody's getting this somebody is definitely trying to trap you in something. Oh, Spirit is saying forgive so you can see this person coming. Because if you that person that put that validation and you like, okay, so then now you can open up the door. You're going to open up a can. You're going to be trapped in a situation. You're going to need a strategy to get out of something. Somebody is lying. Somebody is telling you a wrong way to go. For some of you guys, it's not a dog-eat-dog world when it comes to finances. And if you're in that shit, get out of it. It's not a dog-eat-dog world when it comes to finances. I really like this vibe more because I feel like I can just, but it's not a dog-eat-dog world. You don't have to lie to kick it. You ain't got to lie, Craig. Okay? You don't got to lie to kick it. But be mindful of those who attach themselves to you because they see. It's about what they see. You may not think that you have any type of value. You may not think that you're the door, like you're the way through. Somebody is looking at you like that's the way through. I really need to get in with this. Their goal is to get in with you so they can get to another step. Okay? This person may try to woo you. This could be a couple things. We seen happy family, so this definitely could be family. We started talking about this, about forgiving family. So big emphasis on family. This also can be a love relationship here. This also can be a coworker. What else do we have? Yeah. Don't. For some of you guys, this person sees you as the door to value. Okay? Then now they got you tied up with these doors open. Somebody wants these doors. They don't want you to move. They want you to have these doors open. But then once they want to tie you up once they get open and come right through the avenues that you've made. Be mindful. Also be mindful of those people you did business with. I've seen business go down in the most terrible way. That kind of left me like a bad taste in my mouth with certain people and businesses. But be mindful who you do business with. For some of you guys, you're going to see this. Some of you guys, you're going to walk away from it. Why? Because you're going to start validating yourself. You don't need nobody to validate yourself. You're going to be secure and whole on your own. You're going to know your power. For some of you guys, you got a choice to make about somebody. You got a choice to make, a big choice to make about somebody. Let's get into this tarot. Matter of fact, I want to get into this Kipper. I want to go to the Kipper real quick. Somebody has a choice to make. What messages do we have for the collective? Got a message coming through. Oh, crap. I had to kick the whole thing. But you got a message coming through. What type of message does the collective have coming through? Message about a house. Message from somebody at home. Somebody's bad health. There's a main male here. And a main woman. So everybody. And a privileged lady. Okay, it's a lot of people here. And a pathway. So there's a main male, a main woman, a privileged lady, and a path. It's like thoughts. Thoughts. Let's get one more. Okay. Coffin. I don't know why that coffin card is just like when I started tarot in the devil card or that the tower card. I don't like to see it. You got community again at the bottom of the deck. Be mindful. You got a wealthy man too. What I say? Somebody sees you as valuable. So somebody could have got some concern about somebody's bad health or somebody passing. For some of you guys, it could be somebody passing or a situation being done with, ending, like really, really ending. Because a coffin could also mean rebirth as well. That's why I look at it as death, like the death card. Okay. There's a message coming in about a house for a lot of you guys. For some of you guys, there could be a house that's in very, very bad shape. Okay. A house that could probably be about to get foreclosed or something like that. It looks like there are 3 people here that can't work together for some type of reason. There's 3 people here that can't work together. And they need to get on this same accord to continue down this road. It's like somebody needs to get on the same accord to do something. But you're hit with these people. Maybe there's a lot of family drama. Also, some people could be all gathering for a funeral or something, and everybody has to get together to make some arrangements, but there's some type of old hurts, there's whatever going on. Tell me more about message. Moment of clarity. But for some of you guys, there's some type of truth revealed here. There's some type of truth revealed about something that's not going to serve you. So for some of you guys, somebody was talking and their tongue got them in trouble. Somebody was speaking and you realized by how somebody was speaking that something's not serving you emotionally and that you have to walk away from it. What else do we have? Got to get up out of there. Somebody realized, got a message, and this could be a message from spirit, a message from somebody. And you realize in that message. So for some of you guys, you're going to be hit with just some old stuff. And you realize in the way that this person continues to talk to you. And this could have been like years of hurt, years of whatever. And then I feel like there is some space, and then there's this bringing together. So you realize in how this person still interacts with you that you need to move away from this person. That this person doesn't serve you. That this person is still angry. You got the ace with the 6 of swords. The ace of swords with the 6 of swords. That's the 7 of swords. This person is on get back. And this person's still upset. Somebody's not ready to move on. That's why I had this whole spiel about not giving somebody else your key. Not putting your freedom in someone else's hands because somebody's not ready. And you're going to get that. And it's either you stay there with them or you get on that ship yourself. And you get the hell up out of there, okay? What's at the bottom of the... Lord. You don't know this yet. You don't know this yet. But you never needed a person's apology. You never needed their validation. You were never trapped. For some of you guys, that could be a hard pill to swallow. Because you swear the reason why this ain't go down because this person refused to, and you're still going through it. For some of you guys, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, but it's going to be great and revitalizing to know that I'm free and I can breathe. You got the Knight of Cups. These are your strong feelings. For some of you guys, you got this message. You can't ignore your strong feelings. Whatever this message was, whatever type of communication this was, the truth comes out. Truth is revealed. whatever this is, whether it's somebody telling on somebody or somebody telling on themselves, or just, you know, you're in the right place at the right time, or you listen between the lines, or you hear something that just don't sit well in your belly. You got this feeling like the Knight of Cups, like these are my feelings. This is what I feel like, and I need to act. I need to do something. What you do is you move. Tell me more about the house. Got the Devil here. Are they in the house? Do you see their true colors? For some of you guys, this person's in your house. You live with this person. You don't see that Spirit is giving you this message to move. Tell me more about this house. Spirit is giving you this message to move, because it's not going to, like, it's going to all come tumbling down. Somebody has negative feelings. Very, very negative feelings. And it seeps out in little things, but they have very, very negative feelings. Very negative feelings towards you. You got this Temperance energy here. For some of you guys, you could be trying to keep things together, trying to stay in harmony, trying to stay in balance for the greater good, for family. For some of you guys, this is family. Justice is definitely coming. There's a person who has very, very, very negative feelings. Very negative feelings. Tell me more about house. Somebody you won't give up. Still working towards it. For some of you guys, Spirit is saying forgive and close the door. I hope y'all can't hear my stomach growling. I'm hungry. But Spirit is saying forgive, but close the door. Somebody don't deserve your energy. Somebody don't deserve your energy. And you're upset over the fact that something didn't work out. You're still hurt. You don't see that all this energy of you running around, trying to make things work, trying to do this, dedicated to working, doing whatever it is you got to do. It's number one, is draining you. But you don't see that you're doing that because you just won't accept the fact that these cups are spilled. Some of you guys, this relationship is gone. It's done. Tell me more about bad health. Tell me more about bad health. Got all these houses. Got the Four of Wands here. Got all these houses here. Somebody could have been bedridden for a long time. Tell me more about bad health. Yeah, somebody could be bedridden, stuck for a long time. For somebody, I feel like you could have felt like you were stuck because you lived with somebody for a long time. This also is taking a toll on your health. Also, you don't feel like you have control over the situation. Tell me more about bad health. It's that waiting. Waiting. Is this that waiting for that apology? It's that waiting. Spirit is going to bring in new energy, and hopefully this is bringing new energy for you to start validating yourself. And you get here after watching this video. Get this soul lesson, this soul growth. Somebody's waiting. Somebody has done great work. But it's this thing that you're waiting for somebody to meet you halfway with. Somebody has done more than enough. Tell me more about coffin. I feel like this is you dead in the whole thing. Look at you. Queen of Wands with the Five of Swords. Done. It's done. I'm done with that. Got the Hangman. You see something that's a whole different perspective. I don't care if these people are going to continue to lie, cheat, steal, kill, harm, hurt, whatever. I'm about to shine my light. The Queen of Wands is all about living in her truth. And what I kept saying, I got things to do. This is the busy queen. Like I said, somebody did some really good work, but they're waiting for somebody. Waiting for somebody to apologize. Waiting for somebody to come in harmony, come in union. Yeah. Also, I see somebody getting some money. Or somebody getting some value, something. Getting some money after feeling like they didn't have. Things definitely change. Tell me more about Coffin. Whoa, that flew all the way over all the way across the room. Oh, wow. That's what the Coffin is. You're done with the dead energy. The Coffin is being done with this. Done being on the ground. Hurting, waiting for somebody to say, oh, I'm sorry for hurting you, collective. What I did was wrong. People who aren't ready to change. People who still, not only aren't they ready to change, but it's a person who would like to manipulate your feelings. Manipulating how it is that you feel. Somebody wants to manipulate things. Somebody wants to make you feel like you're crazy. They're having a ball manipulating too. They had a ball manipulating. And something they said, some type of message, you get a message and something that it's time to make an escape plan. And your escape plan is going to be through forgiveness. I want to go into another deck. To clarify the rest of these things. How long we here? Oh, it's 42 minutes. Okay. Tell me more about main male. There was a main male that you had some negative. Somebody felt like they was trapped in a relationship. Definitely could be a main male feeling like they were trapped in a situation. Somebody is getting, there's a main male here that was getting all this validation from everybody else, but they couldn't. They were in fear inside of their own, in their own body, in their own head, their own minds. Their mental health is not in a great place. Or this could be a person who was putting you in a still having that taking residence in your mind, living rent free in your mind. Tell me more about this main male. Yeah, this was somebody who juggled you. There's a main male who juggled you, or you were somebody who was juggled, and somebody didn't like that. You didn't like that. You thought something was going to be happy. You thought somebody was committed to you. You thought that this was going to be a long-lasting relationship, and it wasn't. Somebody played you. Somebody got played here. And somebody's confused on how to get their happy back. Gotta get my heart back to... Somebody trying to get their heart back to the way they used to love before they fell in love with you. Or before you fell in love with them. But somebody was in a relationship. Somebody's confused on how to get their heart back, how to even love again, how to be one. Somebody's confused. This person played a lot on their confidence. Somebody even may look at themselves different. They may think they're ugly now because of a relationship. Relationship has that thing. You may think you're ugly, you're not sexually desired, and things like that. Relationships bring a lot of trauma on us. Because relationships, especially intimate ones, we get a lot of soul growth from them. God knows that almost everybody want one. They can say all that, but love is the highest thing of them all, and everybody wants to be in love. I think I would love to think we're human beings. We're hardwired for love. That's how we were made. We were made for connections with other people. We're hardwired for connection. We're human beings. We live long when we have connections. We live longer when we have connections. I forgot what I was saying. I done lost it. Tell me more about this main female. Oh, whoa, whoa. So there's a main female here. For some of you guys, there's a main female that you need to forgive. And this main female ain't gonna change. That's the person who ain't ready for change. This may be a person who lives with you, but this person ain't going to change at all. The death card symbolizes change, and this person is not going to change, not ready to grow, not ready to take accountability, not ready to do anything. And you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person also does not give. This person is a taker. When we talk about givers and takers, this person is a taker. This person is going to take. They're never going to put in as much as they take. You're never going to feel like things are equal with this person. Ever. You're never going to feel like things are equal. This person's not ready to change. Person's not even ready to. This person can't even listen. If you were to come there and express how you feel to this person, they get so. Their body gets so. Because they can't even listen. They can't even listen to you. They're always going to give you less than what you give them. Always. I don't even think I need to get into it. And you're looking back at this person. Or this person could be watching you. There's been a person here that's always stalking and watching and all that stuff. This person's not ready to change. What you don't see, this person is stuck in this low vibration, low vibing ass energy. And no matter how much you try to bring somebody out of their low vibrant ass energy, don't you fuck around and get stuck in it. Trying to help somebody get out of theirs when they don't even have no every time I get on here I be forgetting words like shit. They don't have no interest. They don't want to get out of their negative vibing energy right now. And right now could be from now 20 years later. They can still be in that negative low vibing energy. This is what you got to move away from. See, this one, there's a person in your head that you got it confused about relationships with this main male. This main female, though, is a person who you want to change. Could be a person that you love. And don't get caught up in the sexes, in the genders. I was about to say genres. You know what? How long we been on here? Anyway. But don't get caught up in the sexes. But there's a person here who you were in a relationship with. You thought things was good. You found out you was the other person. Or, you found out there was another person. Or you found out, there was multiple people. You found out you were being juggled. Okay. You found out this person does this for everybody. Okay. And now you're thinking, now it's leaving a toll on you. How you look at yourself and relationships in the future. So for some of you guys, you may not be in this situation anymore, but it's left a mark. It's left a scar. And that is forgiving that relationship brings you that freedom. For some of you guys, there is a person. It could be a woman, screaming woman. There's a person out there who is not going to change. We talked about putting that validation in somebody's hands? No, because this person don't have no interest in changing. They're not interested in changing. They're interested in taking. Because they feel like, somebody feels like you owe them. Like what I say about a person, you get down, no, you validate I'm here because I thought you were going to apologize to me. That's what that energy is. You owe me something. Okay, let's get into this privileged lady. Tell me more about this privileged lady. And there's a privileged lady over here looking. That wants a new beginning. And there's a privileged lady over here. And somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody wants something. There's a privilege here. There's an opportunity here that's about to be bestowed on you. And it's like, get all this about your energy. Got a celebration coming. Got the satisfaction. Got your desires here. Tell me more about privileged lady. All love. It's all love here. Got the strength card as well. Somebody could be a healer too. Somebody's watching you as well. So there's another person who's watching you as well, but they're a privileged person and it's all loved over here. I feel like this person will be communicating with you soon. Somebody could also be looking back at the drama and want to make amends as well. Somebody could be wanting to make amends. What else do we have about this privileged lady? Is this the call? Okay. So, wow. Somebody gonna have you food. Somebody could definitely have you food here. That's why I say be mindful of the company. Be mindful of this community. And then I get the 3 of Cups card. And I'm like, it's a celebration. But what's behind this is a lot of drama, chaos. This Knight of Swords don't look too friendly. This Knight of Swords don't look too friendly for me. This Knight of Swords look like it's charging. Okay. This Knight of Swords is exposing something. Okay, so you got this person going to expose some type of drama to you. Going to expose something. This could be a lady. This could be this message that you're getting. This person could expose themselves. But I feel like somebody is going to be exposing something to you. And there's going to be some chaos. Tell me more about pathway. Tell me more about pathway. Somebody feels stuck on the path. Confused, all in your mind on the pathway. Okay, but things change. All in your mind, but things finally change. You got this 6 of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like the way you view validation. Because I feel like you've been getting that validation for some reason. Or I feel like some type of validation. Something that somebody tells you. Tell me more about pathway. Things do change on your pathway. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, you stop focusing on, you get to the place where you're not focusing on outside validation and you're focusing on yourself. You're grounding yourself. Loving your independence, your solitude. It's the difference between being by yourself and being lonely. Got the Queen of Swords. Seeing things clearly now. seeing things more truthful. Things are working out for you. So be mindful of these people to forgive. There's a lot of mental clarity. You're in your head a lot. There's a lot of mental, like I said, somebody has been in your head. This is not no first time. This ain't no first time going around with this, okay? This has been going on. And it's time for you to clear your energy. There's a person who you've been expecting to change. You keep showing up, and this person keeps giving you pennies on a dollar. And you showing up with 20s, 50s, 100s. And this person got coins, pennies. And you like, I'm giving you, it's not adding up. It don't feel right because it ain't right. And it's not going to feel right. That's why you feel depleted. Yeah. Somebody's taking. They're taking. That's why you feel depleted. That's why your energy's low. Somebody's not going to change. Somebody holding that key. What did I say? They was holding that near spawn like, oh, you want this? I know what you want. They know what you want. They're not going to change. Somebody has real negative feelings. Like I said, they feel like you owe them that. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. And then there's a past relationship that's strongly connected to a male energy. Definitely could be a relationship. For some of you guys, it's daddy issues. It's not having a consistent relationship. For some of you guys, it's because this person either had to work or this person had kids everywhere. Or they chose something else. So for some of you guys, there's either a daddy issue, daddy relationship, or there's a relationship, no matter what it is. Could be a mommy relationship that's getting you to look at yourself differently. And look at yourself differently, like if you deserve something, or if all your relationships gonna be this way, and if you're the problem, and if da-da-da-da-da, whatever the hell. Definitely time to forgive that, because the universe could be sending love through. And you holding on to this person crowding your space. Okay? Definitely be mindful of the company that you keep. Definitely be mindful of some company that's some new people coming in, because like I said, somebody sees you as valuable. And we see you coming in here. Cycles are about to change here. We see you have something to give. So somebody has been getting away with something. Somebody has already been taking advantage of you because you have something to give. And that lets the taker know, okay, I got something to take. All right. So these are the messages that I have for you guys today. Remember, you are always free. Take your power back. Don't you give nobody no keys. Fuck that apology. I'm going to be straight on my own, okay? These are the messages that I have for you guys today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.